Yo, was they done on the big man Ras Books live on the building one time for the one time can't cool can't quench. Hey, back again. I know I might be wondering what's going on and everything. We do have a live show today. Two live shows. We in the radio station again to get our things set up, and I have my charger and everything. Get two of them. The input, extra battery pack. So we're going live, and we're supposed to start 12 o'clock. And we got a show coming up. It's a sports show from the Olympic Committee. So I'll be up there. We're talking about sports. I know I got a couple of events going on down here that we're gonna talk about inside there. And I ain't want to spoil those until we actually get on air because this is how the thing go. But it is about two or three events that we're going about. And then the other part of the show, I don't know what's going on. The host haven't told me what's going on or anything, so it's gonna be I could be surprised or anything. So we just gonna see, hold tight, and then we're good to go in there. You check. I need a gas, man. I keep on forgetting my tripod. But we going in there now. A show just finished coming in, so we both. I think that's us today. Yeah. Come in. The show name coming up. Hey, afternoon.
Okay, we see.
Alright. Y'all just finished the education one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going sick.
You going live?
Yeah, I like on that side. That's how I generally sure. Shot almost. Just like that,
This can
Hey, this is Clayton Lawrence, the super heavyweight boxer for Team ISV, and you're listening to VIOC in action.
Hi, this is Cy Thompson, laser sailor for Team ISV, and you're listening to VIOC in action.
Hi, this is Laverne Jones for Virgin Islands four-time Olympian and sixth fastest female in the 60-meter history. Tune in to VIOC in action to learn about athletes and what motivates us. Remember, teamwork makes the dream work.
This is Mr. One Time for the One Time Leon Hunt, long jump record holder for Team VI. Thank you for logging on to VIOC in action.
Alrighty, greetings and welcome to VIOC in action, the Virgin Islands Olympic Committee radio show, informational radio show where we get you all the information you could possibly need about our athletes, our member federations, any sports and all the activities going on in the community that works for you. Definitely, as you know, our leadership headed by the president of the VIOC, Mr. Angel Chico Morales, absolutely wants our community to be better because of sports. And sports offers so much for any community. And Angel Chico Morales, along with Vice President John Abramson Jr., Secretary General Lynn Reed, Vice President Anton Slager, and Treasurer Joe Bushelty, making sure that you are getting the best out of being active through sports. And today in studio we have a returning guest, and we hope he's here a lot more often. Young man making his transition from traveling the globe representing Team ISV to making his way back home in the Virgin Islands, originally from the Big Island. Right now, he is on St. Thomas doing different ventures, and this one is a good one coming up pretty much on October 7th. Welcome aboard, Leon. Go ahead and introduce yourself to our listeners.
Hey, good afternoon. You done now the big man one tank for the one tank count, cool count, quench, and hunt in the building. Live.
So now I know we have your link to the VIOC for many years has been track and field. That's your history. And now you are here, again, making that transition back to the VI community and in the, not the VIOC side, but on the civilian side, I don't even know what the term is. You're involved with another physical event, and tell us about it.
Alright, so this weekend we have an event coming up, Founders Day for STAR. So STAR is a athletic club here that has a lot of runners there that I didn't really know about, but actually being here, I was like, what? They actually have a lot of people here that run and represent the community. And this one is going on Sunday at 6:30 a.m. That's early in the morning. I usually don't do any kind of running that early. At like around that time, I would lift weights and do anything, but running, whoa. And we talk. I think there's a 5K coming up.
Correct, and that converts to 3.1 miles.
That's far. I don't even run 30 meters. That's it. So, 30 meters to 3.1 miles. That's a long way.
And I've never been a runner. If it's one thing that I never enjoyed at no point was being a runner. I remember even in my early years in the military, when this running thing, I was like, man, what is going on here with all this running? And then I started reading about running, and I heard about a runner's high.
Yeah.
Where people would be running, and then they get in this just stage of utopia, and they're just ecstatic about being in the middle of the run. Their body is enjoying it, and their pheromones just going crazy. They're just about as happy as they can be. Never has it occurred to me.
Man, let me tell you, the running high, I have got a running high before, right? And well, not before, but more than once. And what it is like where you went into a zone that you just like, wait a second here, I just can't get enough. But most of my running high would be like in the gym when I could just lift for like 3-4 hours, and I would be in the gym just like, man, been here for a long time, like for real. And it's like, you pretty much spend half of your day in the gym and just loving to just do everything, and then I just realized like, man.
That is so not me. I could never do that. But now we have the Founders Day run coming up, and as mentioned, that's on October 7th, and registration starts at 6:30, and this is at the Fort Christian parking lot, right?
Fort Christian parking lot. We're running down to UVI.
Down to UVI by the bus stop side and coming back, or we going to the beach?
We're going straight down to UVI, and we stop in at the parking lot.
For the sports and fitness center?
Right, the gym.
Okay, yeah. So that's where you turn. Yeah, okay. And the organization you said is STAR. That's the St. Thomas Association of Roadrunners.
Yes.
And STAR has always been involved in the community with great road running events, and I want to believe another entity that I'm involved in is the Virgin Islands Carnival Committee, and I believe STAR, they do a carnival run.
Yeah, I seen that. So yeah. I gotta run that one in too then.
And we want to, this year I was approached and they want to actually put it on the calendar. So then I want to
make an opening for this.
Yeah, because we normally do it the Saturday morning of the adults parade. But I wanted to be something that could be really well promoted and a big event. I don't want it to be and it's always been a background event. It happens during Carnival,
right.
But it's not a function of the Virgin Islands Carnival Committee.
Right.
But since we were approached this year, it's something to consider. We can consider how we could best benefit from promoting running because it's definitely going to get more eyes if it's on our carnival
right,
schedule
if it's in
itself.
there.
Yes, we
Absolutely.
do want to promote anything positive, and Stars mentioned has been in our community quite a while, as this year they're celebrating their 35th anniversary.
Yeah, that is older than me.
Really close to me. So.
They've been around for a while. That's good.
Yeah,
Well, I like the fact that if we could get an official carnival run, that one is only a mile.
It's only a mile.
It's only a
And
mile.
that's the plan.
Incorporated.
Never thought about it until I was approached. I was actually approached during the Olympic Day run when we were on Megan's Bay.
That's in June.
Yeah.
June.
The last one, someone approached me and said, "Hey, what about Star and the VI Carnival Committee looking up?" I see nothing negative there, but I would definitely carry it to the board and hear what the other board members would think of having something like that added
And
to
then,
the carnival.
what if I could have our athletes come down as well? It's carnival time too. So come down and participate in the mile. I know it's a lot of people like, they got some sprinters, we got hurdlers, we got jumpers, but it's only a mile. A
Right.
mile ain't gonna hurt anybody, and it's giving back to the, when you come back and you get to see the community and everything and be
Correct.
involved and everything too. So I think that could be something that we could really work on. I could work on that on my side and talking to the athletes and see if they're willing to do it.
Yeah, let's try it.
Try to push it.
And a mile is comfortable enough that even if you're not an elite athlete,
Right.
you can participate.
You could walk it
Exactly.
in about 30 minutes.
No, a mile, not 30 minutes. I'd say 15.
15 minutes?
I'd say 15 minutes.
Wow, I
for-
ain't walked no place in a long time. I ain't walked no place in a long time.
A mile is pretty much from, if we're covering, I don't even know the route they run here for Carnival. I believe it ends at the stadium and probably starts at the graveyard, which is in the west here.
Okay.
Seven graveyard, the Western Cemetery number 1.
Mhm.
I'm guessing if they try to get it to end at the center of the spectacle, which is
Okay.
the Grand Hotel Square.
Okay, so you
Post
gotta do
office
like
square.
a little loop.
No, if
Go straight.
you shift the start
Mhm.
and you go west, maybe down towards
By Banco Popular.
past Banco Popular, all the way to the end by the light where you make the turn by Miski
Ted-
School by Olamola. If you start at Olamola
Okay,
School
okay.
and you get here, that's very close to a mile, so we could make something like that happen.
And then that'll be like the official start of Carnival.
Well, no, it's actually the end because we.
Oh, yeah,
it's
for the
adults
parade,
right,
for the
it's
parade.
adults parade. So.
Alright, then we just gotta warm up for parade.
Yeah, we
Like-
shouldn't limit ourselves to one if we can do more than one by something. Let's get this one first.
Let's get one.
Let's get the one
Alright,
first,
alright,
and
let's
then
work on one day.
yeah, we could move from there. But the run on the 7th, as you mentioned, it begins at 6:30 in the morning. It's a 5K run, very comfortable, 3.1 miles, and it's a walk run. Let's say that. Let's say walk or run,
Mhm.
because you don't want to deter anyone and say,
Right.
I can get up and take part in this. So
Yeah, that's true. Plus, I know out there as well, Therapy Works will also be out there sponsoring it, giving away some nice prizes for the participants that comes in place in the competition.
now my question is the event. It's a free event.
I
Or
got-
when registration is there a cost.
In registration, I believe it's a extremely low cost, like $5 or $3.
As with
Gotcha.
most runs, most runs are more to encourage everyone to come out and participate, but there's normally the smallest fee possible just to cover the cost of preparing whatever it may take to have the event.
To organize it,
Yeah.
right?
So again, this is the Founders Day run, where the starting line for the 35th Founders Day 5K run, the Fort, we say walk run. It starts at the Fort Christian parking lot. Registration opens at 6:30 a.m. and the walkers
That's neat,
start
yeah.
promptly at 7 a.m. with the runners starting shortly after. And that's an effort, I'm sure, that you get everyone ending around the same
At the
time.
same
So if
time.
you give the walkers maybe a
A
half
little head
hour,
start.
yeah, they
I'll be amongst the walking group so I
Mhm.
could talk and just be able to be around the people as well. Because I can't run no gym.
no, don't try that smart, man.
You know, I don't be there everybody.
We're gonna modify that because you ain't coming from being an elite athlete to back with the stragglers like me. This is what we gonna do.
So when I gonna walk with the walkers and when everybody start, when they come past me, then I gonna start to run.
Negatory. This is how we got it set up for you.
Alright, let me hear.
You're going to run with the runner. After you're finished running, you're gonna jog back
Jog
and walk with the
So
walkers.
then,
Yeah, with conversation and tell us,
Wow.
because by the time you finish your run, you'll be in the middle of your runner's high,
you hear?
and then you'll jog back down to the walkers
As I cool down.
and talk to us as we.
And tell you guys how much y'all gotta take me to the hospital.
And
because
you're gonna be good. You're gonna be good. Your blood will be flowing and ready to go.
Alright, we gonna work that one there then.
I've never been a man. I've never been a runner. I've never been able to get my breathing set. I've never been able to overcome. To me, it was less than a quarter mile.
Mhm.
A quarter mile in, everything starts to hurt to the point where I want to quit, and that was the worst thing for me.
So
and I'm
400.
very close
Mhm.
to being flat-footed.
Ah.
And that's one of the things. When the time my arches start to hurt, and my
Right.
calf tightens up, my lower back tightens up, and you're already sucking at the breathing. So everything
At a quarter mile.
right before the quarter mile for me.
Wow.
Right before the quarter
So
mile.
that's just at 50, about a minute. 1 minute after running, then you start to feel
You say a quarter mile,
Yeah.
a minute.
Yeah. Because it's 400 meters, right? That's a quarter
Yeah.
of a mile. And then it takes the work.
No,
to
sorry.
do it.
No, I think now it's more closer to the half mile.
Okay,
Because
so
we-
in
we-
2
we-
minutes,
Mhm.
then you start feeling it.
Everything.
Alright, that's 800 meters.
2
Alright.
minutes for you.
No. Well, for me, I run my fastest quarter mile, which is a 400 meters. That's one lap at 50. I think it was 50
Seconds.
50 seconds or 49, and that's pushing everything that I had, everything. But the professionals do it. The 44, 45. Tabari Henry, he ran 44, 45 for us. 44.
Well, triple that for me. I can't see myself wide open for a quarter mile, for 1 lap.
Yeah, that they pushing literally the monkey will be on your back as soon as you come around that last kind of you just running like so you
The
gosh.
first time I mean, growing up on St. Thomas, we never had solid. Be right back. We're talking with Leon Hunt.
I'll leave it for the next one. The next time.
Hurricane, destruction, property, schools, jobs, homes, gone. We never thought we'd get them back. Some said nothing could be done. Then Ken Mapp got to work. Worked with Washington, wouldn't take no for an answer. Fought for us. The result.
Is here,
Tomorrow,
is here, mobilization is here, it's rolling out.
Ken Mapp is bringing home billions for the entire territory. The Mapp Potter Rebuild, Repair, Reopen Plan builds new classrooms for our children. Rebuilds modern, efficient hospitals,
so we break.
repairs
This is the
roads
first
and other critical
segment. Well, we just finished
infrastructure,
the first
will
segment.
slash
We're going to
walker
what are your
bills,
three segments?
restores lost
three parts?
housing,
Your
creates
three parts?
good paying jobs.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what
so we
Mapp
just
and
finished the
Potter
first
are
section.
doing,
Now we're
building
going to
stronger
second one
and
once again,
smarter
so
for our
Like I
future.
said, that one
Paid
there
for
was
by friends of Ken Mapp.
pushing the event that we're going to
Gatorade,
tomorrow.
quiet
I'm
vetting
gonna
and-
get to see early. And what we going on next time?
The next topic?
Yeah, this one we talk about the beach or what? I
Yeah, let's
personally
talk.
trying to.
Whatever.
Alright. Well, since we're on, yeah, we'll talk about the beach. Get out there and together. And the third one Yeah, I ain't supposed to be hearing this yet. But the third one, what I'm trying to do is kind of get some clinics going, like free clinics. Or we'll talk about it in a second.
Want to learn more about the Virgin Islands Olympic Committee? How about our amazingly talented VI athletes and their upcoming competitions? You can find it all here at VIOC in action on 107.9 FM, The Vibe.
Saturdays, 12 noon to 1, the Virgin Islands Olympic Committee Informational Radio Show. VIOC in action.
You need something printed, or there is programs to invent for less. Whatever you're printing, get it done as a 3D print. Black and white, full color, colorless or blank form, get it done as a 3D print. Need tickets or posters for that big show, or is it raffle tickets for that worthwhile cause? Need value work, get it done as a 3D print. Supreme Printing and Writing from Mall St. Thomas, 774-3441. If it's printing, you
My
need,
side of
they
things,
get it
I
done.
think that's where the link come in. I just think that's perfect.
For Team ISV, and you are listening to VIOC in action.
Hi, this is Tim Pitts, 2004 Olympic sailor for the Virgin Islands, sailing the laser class on VIOC in action.
This is your hard hurdle specialist, Eddie Lovett, for Team VI, and you're tuned into VIOC in action.
Alrighty, welcome back to the show VIOC in action. This is your host, Anthony Bobby Thomas, and I'm here with Leon Hunt. And we discussed earlier the STAR 35th anniversary Founders Day Road Run, which is happening on October 7th. And that run is it's only 5K. You can come on and do that, 3.1 miles, it's only 5K. Registration is from 6:30 a.m. So anyone planning to attend, put it on your calendar now and we will see you on the 7th. But I know you have other ventures that you are taking on, especially for the VIOC.
Yes.
And tell us about what you got coming up next.
Alright, so what we got coming up next is a beach cleanup. So we're doing a beach cleanup that's coming up soon. We don't have the dates in, but the information will be out to the public. We're doing one here in St. Thomas, and we're doing the other one over there in St. Croix.
Right.
And the one over here, what I'm really trying to do is get involved all of our national athletes currently here as part of the on that particular program that we're gonna clean up a beach. Now, what beach that is? Well, we gotta find out dirty beach first. But St. Thomas have a really good. The beaches on St. Thomas are pretty clean. I can honestly say the minimum times I've been to the beach, I never seen a problem where it was dirty. So that's something good. So we don't really have dirty beaches here.
Pretty accurate there. They definitely try to keep a hold on the cleanliness of our beaches. And now, is there a mandate for you in organizing this event to have a particular beach, or you could just pick whichever beach?
I could just pick any beach that I feel, because I run into any beach I want. But any beach, so I'm open to anybody that would say, hey, it's a beach over here, it look like it might need some kind of cleaning up. So they could let me know anything. I would give out my social media information So that way they could just, send me a DM, show me a beach, and good if they send me a picture of the beach and say, yeah, that beach there for sure needs to come out there, put out there on the plan, the agenda, get it locked down, let the community know, come out there that morning, and we go out there and fix up the beach. Of course, it'll probably be on the weekend because everybody works in the week, the kids are in school in the week, and we want a lot of people to come out and support the vibe.
Now, I know you said we don't have a date yet, but is it supposed to fall in a certain time on the calendar for the VIOC?
Not necessarily right at this moment, no, but it will be in the next couple of weeks.
Okay.
So it's something that's coming up in the next couple of weeks. All the really trying to find what kind of beach first, and then from that particular point, put the stuff in action.
Right, because that is actually part of the VIOC's Olympic Academy program.
Right, IOA.
Right, and one of the things they have, actually I could list some of the programs that they have, which include Sport for All, and that's to basically encourage people to get involved in sport in one way or another, so Sport for All is to not only bring awareness to all the sports that our athletes are in, but even the people who love sports just get involved, even like something like this, like the 5K run is to, you can just take a walk to get involved in that. Then you also have the International Olympic Academy, and that's the process that you went to.
That they take about 5 shows.
Yeah.
It's so much information and stuff that you learn on different aspects of that. It's a great program to.
And it builds to your global networking portfolio because you're meeting people around the world.
It's so much more than just sports. Oh gosh, I'm excited for that one. It really put a place in my heart for it, for real. I didn't realize, I was like, yeah.
And another program within the Virgin Islands Olympic Academy includes culture and education, and that's what this radio show is about. It's about informing people, it's about promoting, it's about encouraging all to get involved in sport. So women in sports, and most times a lot of people would think about elite athletes. You have a male's name to pop up first, but trust me, there have been women out front and making amazing strides, just like the men from day one.
Right.
From day one. So we want to encourage as well women in sport, and all the youngsters out there who, want to stay involved in sport. For sure, we do not want to make our female athletes feel like they are excluded in any way at all. And then another part of the program is NOC Legacy, where the Virgin Islands Olympic Committee is going to make a great effort to compile as much information as possible about the VI athletes to get, if not like a Hall of Fame, just collecting the information, memorabilia, Olympic stuff, talk to athletes and get their recollection about the events. Just some place where if somebody needed to do research on our athletes or the games or whatever, they would be able to have that. And then another part of the program as well is sports medicine.
Yeah, that's an important part because I know for sure this part is extremely important.
Yes.
Because say you're just a regular participant of sports, right? So we're not talking about any elite sport athletes. We just talk people in general. We like to just play basketball, baseball, walking, whatever situation is. And then things come up where you see online or TV or just you read about it. Hey, I think that, vitamin C is good for this. Or, hey, I hurt my ankle, my leg, I should do this. And a lot of people, it's a lot of myth, it's not a untruths going around, There's a lot of things like, yeah, it's suggestion you should do blah, blah, blah. But how many of that stuff is actually really true or not true? And I think in the medicine part, where it comes to where you hear, especially now with the help of social media, everybody just saying certain things, but is this stuff actually true? Can it really help you or can it hurt you? And this part of the IOA to kind of really, well, on the medicine side, so people could like, okay, so this really works. This is how you treat something if you get hurt or anything. If something is in pain, this is what you should do and everything. So I think that's an important part.
It's huge, and actually Dr. Jerry Smith is supposed to be heading that up for the VIOC. Him and Vice President Anson Sliger are supposed to be putting a package together for the VIOC. And then this is the part that's very relevant, the final part of the Virgin Islands Olympic Academy program that relates to the beach cleanup is sports and the environment. And that directly goes to the beach cleanup because it lets the community know, to just a little reminder, hey, we live in an absolutely beautiful place. Let's take care of it. And we're doing more than just talking about it. As the VIOC, we've done this every year for many, many years. We go down and we pick a beach and we do a good job cleaning up. And I know they've done Brewers.
Okay, that's the beach behind the university.
Yeah,
okay.
I think that's where they've done the last couple. And it's such an excellent beach down there, you know. And one of the things we take for granted our beautiful beaches and the free access that we have to many. And that's what they do. They go down there and they clean up, and then after that they have demonstration of let's say like beach wrestling. You know, you get the federation president. He will come down there. Shamsi will come down there and give us some demonstrations. You know, so it's a full day you can get involved on.
I think one of the most popular beach events in sports is racing. I could beat you from this point to this point. Let's go. No, you get the sun. It just like, yo, let's go. Or like a tag, you know, you go down a little relay, go down and come back, and
you know, we have in local track and field, I don't know how many different coaches employ these tactics, but the coach for Charlotte Amalia High School, Mr. Bruce Smith, he is not blessed with the facilities like how some other high schools on the mainland may have a full, you know, gymnasium to train every muscle. He uses what he has, and sometimes he will take the kids to the beach.
I agree.
Run them in the sand. And you know, that's a built-in right there that works on your calf muscles, and it teaches you how to have proper footing and everything. So it's definitely
a lot of resistance there.
Yeah,
for sure.
And it shows you a direct link how we sports and environment, the VIOC, cleaning up the beach, and then bam, we have the athletes training on the beach. So it shows that it's all connected. It's all connected. So as you mentioned, we will have a beach cleanup on St. Thomas and one on St. Croix as well. And I think heading it up on St. Croix for the VIOC is Sidney Paul.
Sidney Paul, correct.
And Sidney Paul is also a member of the VI Bowling Federation, but she also went to the International Olympic Academy with
Right. That was, see, I want Sidney to tell her story. Because we can't tell her story at the same time. But I would like for her to tell her story, and I will tell mine. And then when we tell the story at the same time again, then it'll be cool.
Yeah, because you see, a lot of people don't realize that. I think that's one of the biggest, baddest, best things a young person could get into right now is that International Olympic Academy program, and go to Greece and get that exposure.
When it started at, like we've been to the first track, the first arena. Oh man, I get pictures, I get videos about it. I have all this stuff. We'll share that. We'll share it on another.
And you know, it's all tied in, and that's the whole point of the beach cleanup, is that not only are our athletes participating, but they're giving back. This is a small give back here, and it's a give back that has an effect because it allows us to show that we care, and the same beach that everyone is just relaxing in, and the athlete might use that for
this is a holiday weekend too, right? I'm sure a lot of beach parties gonna be going.
A lot of beach parties,
and a lot of people are gonna leave their trash there.
No, you know, we don't really have that vibe here at all. I mean, like I know one of the most popular beaches on the east end for parties as public is Vessel.
Okay, let me see. That's the one across from Red Hook, right? On the other side. Yeah.
So they go in there and they don't have all the niceties like bins to dump your trash and stuff. But everybody knows, you know, you have a party, don't leave your trash in the
Right,
bins. So
as you should.
you have your bags, you party, you load them up, throw them in your partner truck, and carry them right down the road to the nearest bin. But definitely it's something that the beach users, we are aware that we do need to protect our beaches. You know, keep them clean and stuff.
I agree.
So I guess when
If not, I'll be there to clean it up.
when Sid does her show, beach cleanup, she'll definitely give us the information.
Yes.
And we could promote that as well. And I think when we come back from the break, we are going to try and find out who we have. The Virgin Islands, I think we have, is it 4 youth participating in 2018 Buenos Aires?
Yep.
So we could try and talk about, we'll do a quick little research and see who we can read up about. So we'll take our final break here on VIOC in action, and we'll be right back. We're here talking with Leon Hunt. Mr. One Time for the one time.
Do you play Pokino? Yeah.
Yeah, that's my game.
No. It's like
I gotta teach you guys about that game,
cards. In Pokino, there's multiple winners every game. Yeah. There's box,
Oh, we got
center, corner, 4 of a kind, straight, and Pokino. In the final game, there's Oh, sorry. I thought I was playing. That's the big part.
Alright guys, so we on our third segment we want to go into there now. Show you guys outside of my view.
Pokino every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. at the chill station.
There we go.
Pokino! House! What them? I'm practicing Pokino. Bimbo and steroids.
That's the market over there. Selling food, we get sugar cane down there. We probably could get one after we finish here. Some coconut. People selling soups and things. But yeah, so I'm gonna put you guys on a little hold for about 2 minutes. I gotta find this information real quick, but it's good. We got cheap people. Let me see something real quick. The Slingshot Kid, what's up, bro? What's going on, B? Who else we got here? Mickey TV, yo, you don't know, making moves. And who's Wealthy Candles? What? You want me cut my hair? No, boss. Me not cut my hair. No way. Alright.
No expansion of our solar farms. No action on using.
Hold on there, guys. I'm trying to find this information. Hopefully this here don't cut out. Already know. Verizon is not down here. And I'm roaming on ATT or Sprint. So you gotta hold up with me on this connection.
And air conditioning in all government-owned buildings. We established the solar water heater loan program and expanded to include solar energy and storage batteries, modernized our grid to reduce our power outages, and continued the acquisition of new, more efficient generators.
Got a good 10 minutes. We're good.
Lower LEAC charges for all of us. On November 6th, vote number 5, Albert Bryan and Trigger.
They have the experience and commitment to manage our precious resources. Paid for by Brian,
y'all good.
Governor and Lieutenant Governor.
An earthquake or seismic event has occurred in the tsunami coming. Here are the tsunami threat level alerts you need to know and what you should do next. Watch. An earthquake or seismic event has occurred, but chance of tsunami is not yet known. Listen for more official information. Advisory. Strong currents is likely, no tsunami inundation is anticipated. Keep away from shorelines and listen for more official information. Warning. A tsunami inundated wave is possible. Evacuate low-lying areas and all tsunami evacuation zones. Get to higher ground and listen for further official information. A tsunami cancellation will be issued by the tsunami warning once the level of threat has ended.
Remember, not every earthquake or seismic event will trigger a tsunami alert. If a tsunami evacuation is ordered, do not return to the evacuated areas until the governor or by TMA has declared it safe. By TMA, working to keep the Virgin Islands safe.
Hey, this is Sydney Paul, member of the Virgin Islands National Bowling Team, and you're listening to VIOC in action.
Hi, this is Adrian Durant, coach for the VI National Track and Field Team. Set your goals and work hard to achieve them. Believe in yourself, and anything is possible. Tune into VIOC in action to learn how you can take your game to the next level. And remember, if it's to be, it's up to me.
This is Dr. Jerry Smith, physical therapist with the VA Olympic Committee. To unleash the elite athlete in you, the key ingredients are good nutrition, hard work, and dedication. Give yourself what you need to get in and stay in the game. Tune into VIOC in action for tips and fun activities to unleash the elite athlete in you.
Hi, this is Peter Holmberg, silver medalist for the Virgin Islands in 1988, and you're listening to VIOC in action.
All right, welcome back to VIOC in action. This is your host, Anthony Bobby-Chan Thomas, and I'm here with Leon Hunt. And we said we would get for you those athletes that will be competing in the Youth Olympics in Buenos Aires, and that starts, I think the opening ceremony is October 6th, and the event starts on October 7th. So I think it's pretty cool as a youngster, you're in school and you're being, taken halfway around the globe to represent the Virgin Islands in something as grand as the Youth Olympics, so it's awesome. And you said you didn't, as an athlete, you never even heard of Youth
I've
Youth Olympics
never
in your day.
heard about any Youth Olympics, nothing like that, in those days.
It's amazing. A lot of people may know, oh, he's an elite athlete. All his life may have been centered around track and field and running and things, but it's just amazing how different courses pop up in your life and guide you towards certain events.
Yeah, man. I mean, those days I used to just play baseball, but never dream about no. All I know is Major League and that's it. Not no Olympics, anything. And then to know that they actually have a Youth Olympics, man, I could have been ahead of that board from years, man.
And that's the thing. That's why President Angel Chico Morales is making an effort to educate the community and encourage others to start getting involved and staying involved in sports from a very, very early stage. That way everyone else could know it's out there and we can pass it on and have students involved a lot earlier.
Yeah, and then it can possibly take you to school. Pay
Oh,
for it.
man. And
They paid for my school, so I was like,
I push it as well because I, as a kid, being involved in sports, the league baseball, they would ask me in school, so what do you want to do when you grow up? Well, I already know I'm gonna be a major league ball player. But that did not turn out that way, but it did indeed assist in covering some of those fees associated with advanced learning, and that's it's a funny thing, a lot of people, you don't know about it until it's time, until you're there, until you are right in the middle of it. But talking about those Buenos Aires 2018 Youth Olympic Games, I know, I thought it was 4 from the USVI. How many do we have? It's 3 or 4?
I think it's supposed to be 4, but maybe one. I think one of them pulled out.
Okay, well, I have 3 names so far. And we have Michaela Smith, and I think she's from St. Croix. She's running track and field. We definitely have Natalia Kuipers. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Kuipers. I think she is also from St. Croix, and she's in swimming. And then we have Kai Odlum from St. Thomas, and he's a swimmer as well. And our neighbors in the British Virgin Islands, we have 2 athletes. We have Elena Phillip, and she will be representing in swimming, and Malik John will be representing the BVI in track and field. And we have a call, something that we're not used to, but let's get this call. Good day, you are on the air. Yes, it is. This is 107.9 FM The Valley. All right. That would have to be edited out. Yeah, they do have 2 athletes from the BVI, Elena Phillip and Malik John. Phillip in swimming and John in track and field. And you know, BVI has been on the radar lately with their, what is his event? That he won the golds in
the 400 meter
hurdles. Yeah, he won it in the Commonwealth Games, and he plays gold in the Central American and Caribbean Games.
And the guy broke the record.
Oh, is he still in competing on the university level? Or did he graduate?
Nah, I think he's finished already.
Okay.
He's finished.
Yeah, but that's huge right there. A lot of people, you gotta know the impact of that across the globe.
That event within itself is one of the, I'm not gonna say the hardest event, because nothing is as hard as anything, you know, people do it. But that event takes a lot of willpower, manpower, and strength.
We were talking about the 400s before. We didn't even add in the hurdles.
Right, the hurdles, you gotta run the same speed, and you gotta jump over these hurdles and not fall and keep that same pace going. Oh man, the dude, he's a tough man. Tough.
I forgot his name, but definitely doing big things coming right out of the BVI.
Yeah,
so it's amazing. It's amazing that he's putting that little territory on the map for sure. So it's I think it's cool. We can start recapping what is going on as we have on the 7th, October 7th.
Correct.
We are going to have the 35th annual 35th anniversary Founders Day Run. And this is for STAR, the St. Thomas Association of Road Runners. It begins 6:30.
Sign up.
At the Fort Christian parking lot, and that's gonna take you down to the UVI Sports and Fitness Center.
I'll be there live in effect.
Don't forget you're running, not walking. You want me to give you my little encounter with running?
Yes.
In basic training for the Army, we ran just like, it seemed like every day, but it wasn't every day, but it seemed like every day. And some of those days, your body's just like, I don't want to run. So I say, let me try and see what it would be like to be one of the top runners.
Okay.
So one of the days I say, I'm not going to do the easy stuff and just run the slow jog everyone does. So I'm about to be a road guard. What the road guards do, they are on the side of the road with the safety lights, and they run ahead to block off any intersections when the main body is coming through.
Okay.
And then you also have the responsibility of going back to ensure the stragglers are safe. It was the best thing ever.
So this is what you were trying to farm me up to do, to run up and then come down and say, oh, it makes sense.
That's right. That's right. That's the best thing ever. You know? So it's the best thing ever. Nothing more than the free style of running. I think what always bugged me was having to stay in formation and run at someone else's pace. You know, I always preferred having the flexibility of when I can give it up and when I can't slow it down.
Right.
Once you get to the destination at the same time. But those who know running, the best thing about it is to do it. You know, you can't train for running by swimming. You better get out and run. You gotta go out and run.
A little cramp that right there.
Yeah, the best thing to do for training for running is to get out there and run. And if not for the impact on your joints, running is an amazing exercise.
Definitely.
For someone like me, it's not beneficial because I'm dragging around almost 300 pounds. That's blows at my knees. So.
But walking still.
Yeah, and the thing is with walking, I don't get tired walking.
You just gotta just get up and do it.
I don't get tired walking. I used to show off with the walk.
To walk?
Yeah, because
so you walk from West. So I want to. Is there an event here that people would do?
They used to do from Montessori School, which is out Greco, to Megan's Bay. The
end to end. That's coming up.
That's coming up, but they changed the route. I think they're gonna go from the beach. And they're gonna go in by Peterborough somewhere and come back. So
yeah, that's
it's different. It's definitely a different route, but it's gonna be good because a good portion of that is
right. I'll also be involved into that event too. Coming up, that's the 3rd, I think, the 3rd of November.
Yes, I think it is.
One day, another one. Registrations and stuff is up and open, and make sure you guys go online to M20.
Yeah, and I think that's a $30 registration, I believe. The date, I don't see the date. Yes, November 3rd, and that's the 5th annual M2M road race. It's gonna be a little different, and I said it's three different runs. Will begin and end at Megan's Bay. So
it's a loop,
right? So it's. I mean, you know, it may not be ideal. I don't know what challenges they had with the last route.
I've spoken to Shane, the director of the event, and I seen the whole map. It's a beast still. Yeah, it's still a beast.
Trust me, it's gonna be a beast because to get to Megan's Bay, which is on the flat, you have to encounter some kind of.
Yes.
You have to. It's a must.
So we'll definitely plug that event in and next. Let's work on that one because that's a big old event, and we definitely gonna plug that event there. And the stuff that's because it's 3 different races and each race is different.
Right.
So we gotta go down the structure of each race and how everything is over there too. So.
Maybe we can bring in the director himself and have him speak to us about it.
So Shane, if you're listening, got Kyle coming for you.
Yeah, and also we have definitely try to get out and all of the media and get the word out because we do need more participation in all of these events. As mentioned, the president for the VIOC, Angel Chico Morales, is a heavy supporter of all things sports. So definitely you want to get people involved.
Definitely, and I also got some events coming up on my personal side. I'm doing some clinics on sports in general. So I'll be going over track and field and have some expertise in basketball. And for the youth that's here, I would like to apply my time to help them out, to just get them just an awareness, and how I got to my level I've been to, and just what like I have people contact me for like, how do I do this, how do I do that? So I believe I could go out to these schools and help the kids get better. I think that would be great.
Absolutely.
And I'm applying with the time. I'll put out my, they could contact me on Instagram. I use the Instagram, kids like Instagram, so it's quick and easy, boom, boom, boom. I'll let them know that.
Give them your Instagram info.
Instagram is at B17BOOKIE. So you can find me there and DM me. And like I said, I do have some structures coming out for the clinics, and I think that right there is gonna be cool.
Okay, great. Well, let's wrap up real quick. The run on October 7th, beach cleanup on St. Thomas and St. Croix to be announced, and that's part of our sports and the environment. So everyone could stand by for that. And if you want to make contact with the VIOC, you can give us a call at 340-719-8462 or check out our website at www.virginislandsolympics.org. Send us an email at noc@virginislandsolympics.org or check us out on Facebook at www.facebook.com/Virgin Islands Olympics. Or hit us up on Twitter at Team ISV. Instagram, I don't know about that. We're gonna have to get with Brigitte if she's created something for us. But they definitely want you to stay in contact with us, and I want to thank you, Leon, for hanging out with us here today. And you'll be back for sure.
I'll be back because we gotta talk about what we did in the Iowa. Oh, man, that's a big A. Y'all gonna want to listen up for that one day for sure.
All right, so let's listen to two people who absolutely want to thank you for tuning in. I do, Bobby Thomas.
General of the Virgin Islands Olympic Committee, for listening to VIOC in action.
This is Angel Chico Morales, President of the Virgin Islands Olympic Committee, thanking you for joining us on VIOC in action.
Alright guys, that was the completion of the show. We'll catch you guys on the next live. I know I still gotta show you guys how St. Thomas look. Going on the boardwalk and waterfront over here. Well, y'all can't see no, but going back street, take us some strolls. We got a beach time coming up. If it's a sea day tomorrow, we'll go over to the beach. We'll go live and just relax in the water. I tell you, check. So you don't know the Big Man Ras Books live in the building one time for the one time count, cool, count. But you don't know, you make sure to share it, like it, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell another friend. You don't know. Boom!
This is WLTV 107.9 FM.